What's good, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Before we get into this one, I gotta get my shout out of the day. I asked you guys in yesterday's video to tell me who your favorite person in the 2K community was, and my favorite comment was from Marty, who says it's gotta be Jester's dog Humphrey. Humphrey is a cool dude. Who would you rather have win a championship first, Kevin Durant or Russell Westbrook? Now, obviously, Kevin Durant has the higher chance of winning the championship, especially this year since Russell's already out and Kevin Durant's in the Western Conference Finals. But I'd much rather have Russell win a championship. If for somehow he could have won a championship this year, that would have been incredible for the entire story. But obviously, he didn't have the help around him to get that done. But I'd still rather have Russell Westbrook win it over Kevin Durant, just because I like the idea of loyalty. And Russell Westbrook, probably the most loyal guy you can get in the league, staying in a city like Oklahoma City, which doesn't have much but the fans, but he's there for the fans. But Kevin Durant out there living in Cali, balling with 3 other all-stars, he probably will win a championship this year. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd much rather see Russell Westbrook go to the ring before Kevin Durant. Would you rather have Dragan Bender or Thon Maker? For me, easily Thon Maker. I got to see him live against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I got to see him in the playoffs, and he looks like he's going to have a bright future. Dragan Bender's not a guy I got to see much this season, so because of that, I'm going Thon Maker. He's still pretty young, maybe, because we still don't know how old you are, Thon. We still don't know. He could be like 24, 25, or he could be 19, so we really don't know. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's 19. If he is 19, he's got a lot of growing to do. And I don't think he'll ever be a superstar, all-star, but a nice quality player. Dragan Bender, a guy, again, I didn't get to see much of. So because of that, I'm going to go with what I know, and that's Thon Maker. Which crossover moves would you rather have, Allen Iverson or Tim Hardaway? Allen Iverson. I didn't get to see Tim Hardaway play live, but I did get to see a lot of Hardwood Classics the year he's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. I don't remember when that was, but it was recently, I'm pretty sure. Allen Iverson, I got to see live. I got to see him tap people live. I got to see him cross over the greatest of all time. Did not see that live, but I saw it. He's probably have the best handers in NBA history. Definitely, right? Definitely, yeah. I'll go definitely. So because of that, Allen Iverson, I'll take those dribble powers from you. Would you rather have a young, solid player with a lot of potential, or B, a veteran who has been successful in the NBA for a while? In this picture, they use Karl Towns and George Hill as examples. If that's where we're going, definitely give me the guy with potential. Now, it really does matter around what players I have around him, because if I got players around him that wants to win now, potential means nothing. But if I have a veteran on my team and I don't have pieces to win a championship, then him being a veteran doesn't mean anything. But I'm going to side with potential, because if we're talking about Karl Towns, dude got potential to be amazing, all-time great levels of play. So because of that, I'll be cool. Because a veteran who's been successful in the NBA for a while doesn't mean he's going to be great. In this picture, they got George Hill, who's been a good point guard, but he hasn't been a great point guard. Karl Towns has the potential to be a great center. So potential. Would you rather have Paul Pierce or Joe Johnson? I don't know if we're talking about right now. If we're talking about right now, definitely Joe Johnson. ISO Joe showed us that he still got a lot left in the tank in the playoffs. But if we're talking about all time, Paul Pierce is a Hall of Famer, definitely a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. And Joe Johnson, I don't think he is. He might be, actually. The NBA Hall of Fame, they accept anybody. If you had a somewhat successful career, you would probably make it to the NBA Hall of Fame, which I don't like, because it kind of waters down what the Hall of Fame is about. But if we're going all time, I'm going with my boy Paul Pierce, aka The Truth. ISO Joe for today's game, because he can still contribute. And Paul Pierce can't really do that anymore. That's why, one of the reasons why he's done. He called it. He tied his sneakers up, threw it over the wire, and he's done. Would you rather have Damian Lillard or Kemba Walker? Okay, coming out of college, Kemba Walker was my favorite player in that draft. But if I had to pick between him and Damian Lillard, definitely give me Dame, man. Dame Dollar on my team. He was like, what, top 10 in scoring this season. I don't think Kemba was top 10. He may have been top 20, but not top 10. And then Dame always plays with a chip on his shoulder. And if you needed some bars in your locker room, if you need somebody to just rap, Dame Dollar, baby. So give me Damian Lillard on my team over Kemba Walker. Would you rather get swept in the first round as a first seed, or blow a 3-1 lead in the finals to an 8th seed? So I'm all about winning. So both of these scenarios means we lose, and I don't care if I blow on a 3-1 lead, I'm getting swept. L's are L's. So to be honest, it doesn't matter at all. I'm going to be mad regardless, because I'm too much of a competitor to be okay with anything losing related. So because of this, it's a scratch. Would you rather be a bench warmer but earn a multi-million dollars? I think it's funny they got Evan Turner's picture. Or a starter and average 25 points per game and earn under $1 million. Listen, B, easily. Here's why. If you pick A, yeah, you're making a couple million, multi-million dollars this year. But once that contract is up, yeah, nobody's throwing you that money again. Now, if you're averaging 25 points per game, once that contract is up where you're not really getting paid, somebody throwing you the cash. In this picture, they got Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside signed a huge deal this offseason. Same thing. Now, let's not talk like it's $975,000 a year. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money in terms of athletes, but come on now. NBA players could live off that. NBA players can live off that. You don't need $24 million a year as an NBA player. You don't need that. Was it Josh Smith who was making like $12 million a year and he said he couldn't do it because he needed to feed his family? 12 million? 12? You know how many families you can feed with $12 million a year? Give me option B. Would you rather play for one team your entire career or switch teams every season? Give me that Kobe. Give me the Kobe. Easily. Give me Kobe, man. The idea of switching teams every season, that's cool if you're playing 2K. 2K get boring when you're playing with the same teammates. But in real life, loyalty is above anything unless your team's not really winning. Don't want to be loyal to a team that's getting 15 wins a year. But if somehow your team is building a solid team around you, why not stay in a place like LA? I'd stay in Chicago. It's an amazing city. Now, if we're talking someplace like, what's the worst city? Salt Lake City, Utah? Yeah, I don't know if I'd stay my entire career there. And that's not crapping on Utah. It's just cold. I live in Chicago, but Utah's another level of cold. So I'd pass on that. But if we talk about LA, yeah, baby. I'll live it up in LA. Would you rather be coached by Coach Pop or Coach K? This question is basically asking, would you rather win championships in the NBA or win the NCAA championship? That's what it is, right? Because both of these coaches have won championships in their leagues. But give me Coach Pop, because I think we can agree that NBA championships are worth more than college championships. And I think that Pop is amazing. Think about what he just did a couple days ago. Your star player is out, your starting PG is out, but yet you just beat a team by 40. Not even just a team. One of the best offense, top 3 offenses in the league by 40 without your star player, 2-time defensive player of the year, all-star, MVP candidate, and without your starting point guard. You won by 40. Give me Coach Pop. I just think it'll be a grand old time. Me and Pop will get along great. Would you rather win 5 MVPs in a row or 5 championships in a row? I am all about the winning. So you know where I'm going. Give me the rings. Let me just get my whole hand decked out and just bling. Show up to any place in the world and you'll get free access to what you need. You just flash it. I won 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know why I went that instead of 2017, 16. I don't know. Give me the 5 rings. MVP sound cool. All right, that basically means you were the best player in the league at that time. But MVPs don't always win championships. They don't always win championships. And this is the very last one. Would you rather play in the East or the West? What I just say last question? I'm about winning. Hey, in the East, winning is what I do in the East. You go to the West side of things, you're not about to be winning like you would be in the East. So yeah, it'd be an easier road, but I want to win. But I don't want to play amazing competition if I got no chance of winning. In the Eastern Conference, I have chance of winning. So because of that, give me the East. All right, boys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will not be uploading tomorrow since it is Mother's Day and your boy is going to go visit his mom for the first time in a long time. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. And we got to get into what you need to comment to be shouted out in the next video. Who is your favorite NBA player that was not an all-star this year? All right? You got to leave a like and comment, and I'm going to be picking my favorite one for Monday's video because we're not uploading Sunday. Thank y'all. I'm out.